Hi, everyone. Welcome. Thank you for joining me, and thank you, chat monitors, for your help. Ron, thank you. I don't want you to feel that I'm abusing you. That's why I don't even ask you. In fact, today I forgot to mention that I was going to do my finance stream tonight. In any event, I want to say thank you, everyone, for joining me. I appreciate your support. And like I said, I don't know anything about, money management or the economy or anything of that sort. I do this because I'm an intuitive and I believe. Hi, Craig Dixon. Hi, see you, Malik. Uh, if you are unintuitive, it doesn't matter the subject. So please do not invest based simply on what I say on this stream. Consult your money manager or your broker or however you go about doing it. I just want to make sure because I don't have a degree my degree is in computer science and 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 electronics. So I don't know much. I'm not an economist. Let's put it that way. But we will see. If you have, and also I want to make sure that everyone know that please, this when I do this, the format is going to be different than I do when I do politics. So this is going to be more like open forum. You can ask me questions, just like I do in the evenings when I mix politics and personal questions. But this one, very little politics because politics has major effect on economy. Yes, I know we keep the Feds. We try to keep the Feds independent, but I don't believe that they are completely, hi Virginia Bird, independent in any event. But this is going to basically focus more on the market, the economy, and yes, as I'm saying economy, I feel the interest rate, the Powell increased it by 75 basis points, so that will yes, electoral storm, they raised the interest rate again. When will this stop? I feel like saying early next year or first quarter of next year because based on what I'm hearing, because I'm watching it, CNBC, Bloomberg, and those and I get a lot of information from them. So I 1 second. Veronica Stewart asked a question. Veronica, I'm sorry. This evening is about the economy, but please ask me Saturday. Okay? Saturdays and Mondays, Monday evening, I answer personal questions. This is a personal question. This is only for the economy. I'm sorry, I forgot to mention that earlier today. Okay? So this is not, I'm trying to branch out so I found that myself, it seems like YouTube somewhere, somehow put me in a silo and I don't get much exposure. So I'm trying to break out of the YouTube algorithm. Instead of only showing me to people who go to psychic sites, I want to break out to attract people who are into stock market, economy, Bitcoin, and these people. So that's why I am doing this. And I know it seems like a lot of people are going to get pissed off and unsubscribe. I'm on with you guys every day. So this is me trying something new. I hope everyone understands. In any event, yes, so please ask me the Saturday or Sunday. I'll look for you. Let me see, Veronica Stewart. Yeah. In any event, I feel like saying we are already in a mild recession, and yes, a lot of companies are planning it well. If you look at the attitude of a lot of employers, the minute they are saying they're going to put people on a performance program, okay, and performance improvement programs, something is wrong. That means they want to unload people. Okay, and in fact, I read this morning. If I don't recall if it was GM, one of the giant car manufacturers, sent out a notice to its employees, those they feel are not performing. Okay, they're gonna offer you a buyout, or they're gonna put, if you don't want to leave, they'll PIP you, a performance improvement program. And let me tell you guys, I was put on that stuff. They used to do that at the last place I was at. You don't survive. It's because they don't like you. They don't want you to stay. They give you work that there is no way you can, even if it was satisfactory or good, they're going to find something. So don't expect to survive, and it's no reflection on you. It's because they want you to go. Okay, I experienced it, but I didn't care. By that time, I knew I wasn't going to survive, so I turned the table on them. I had fun with them. In any event, because I had a dream that there was nothing I could have done. I was going to lose the job, so I had made peace with it, with leaving and take early retirement. In any event, I see a lot of companies doing that, and believe me, and I've said this before in my regular streams. Those of us, who are at the lower middle class or no class, when it comes to money, finance, will suffer the most. And we're going to lose our jobs, and it's going to be tough for a lot of us, unfortunately. But I don't understand, economists have been at this for so long. They have not been able to design a way, of making the poor suffer more and make them poorer. But that's what they're doing. And companies are unloading people, and it's going to be a little more difficult for people to find jobs because of the interest rate that there is today. And thank you very much, Anakila Worlds. Thank you for your generosity in the super chat. I appreciate it. But I don't feel it's going to be well. If you lose your job and you're not working for the next 6 months, getting back on your feet is going to be a challenge. So I'm not minimizing that, but I don't see the job market improving until about, I feel, August or somewhere thereabout, for the economy because they will have inflation under control. And I just heard something. As we know, the war is causing a lot of this agita as well. The inflation is, that's basically the biggest problem here that the Feds are trying to resolve. But it seems, I just read a little blurb a little while ago, that Putin, it seems like he's trying to find a way to lessen whatever he's up to, trying to make nice, maybe trying to find a way to do something about his stupid war. And I that resonates with me because everything he has touched so far has not turned into gold. I'm not going to, the opposite of gold. You guys know what that is, okay? The thing is, okay, I'm not going to say that, but he has realized that, and he has also realized, and also the way Biden is going about handling this whole situation, he doesn't see a way out. And anything that he does going forward is not going to help further his war aims. So it feels like to me he's beginning to realize that, but that's not going to save him. Yes, maybe the war will become less intense or stop altogether because the Russians over there are tired. In any event, I don't want to get carried away on that. I'm sorry. But the point I'm trying to make is that's going to help inflation as well. Gas prices, that's at the basis of a lot because you have to carry the goods from point A to point B. So I feel that's going to have a major effect as well. Like I have said on my other stream, I don't feel this war is going to go on for very long. No Putin being alive, running around, or if he is, he's not going to be. He's going to be out of everybody's way. So I feel the Feds will get a handle on this. And I know the stock market has been down the past couple of days. I don't feel that's going to stay like that. I can confuse days. Let's say, for example, Monday and Tuesday, or Friday and Monday, because, when I'm doing the stock market, I would be surprised if it doesn't bounce back, at least, stop the losing trend that it's in. Today, everything was down. Understandable because of the interest rate. But I know the stock market is not, an engagement how we do, but it has a psychological impact on how the country is doing and everything. So I feel like saying that will get better. Those of you who invest, who are investors, so don't lose hope. I know Amazon, if not more, Apple is down, but as you know, those of you who have Apple is going to rebound, and I'd be surprised between now. Well, for some reason I feel like saying between now and October, November of 23, Apple doesn't bounce back. I don't know. Maybe I should look what at the peak what Apple was, but I wouldn't be surprised if Apple bounced to somewhere around 190 or so. I was going to look, but I will do it later. I was going to look because I have Yahoo Finance open. I was going to look at what Apple was, the highest Apple stock was, but I know it's in the 40s now. Or not 145. So today it lost 5,062 cents. So it went down minus 5.62. So I feel like saying it's going to bounce back. In any event, and other companies like besides Apple, the Amazons of this world, and Google, because Google is working on other technologies. Oh, okay. Cheryl 522 says 182.04 for Apple. Thank you. I appreciate it. It's going to be better than 182. I didn't know it was. Okay, thanks. That's how much I follow those things. But I know long-term Apple is, I'm sure everyone knows, but I'm giving you a ballpark of where I feel Apple and those companies are going to be, even UPS and FedEx. I don't know what I'm sure they are probably down today, but all those companies, I feel, within, Joel Jason says, don't despair about the economy, it's only temporary. Exactly, I agree with that. All those stocks will bounce back. So, watch. It's difficult for me as well to gauge the bottom because I've been trying. It's not easy when they reach bottom, okay, and then you can hit and sit there for. In this case, if you were a year, you can do very well. 1 second. Dave Campbell says, Joel, it's like Chicago weather. With 15 minutes, it will change. That's true. So that's why I am doing something different. And please, friends, if you have, Shekiri says 8% increase in Social Security. I'll take that. If you have suggestions on what you want me to talk about, feel free to send me an email or post a comment, okay? I don't mind. I'm not taking ego trip when I do this, and mostly with something that finance I know nothing about. I've learned a little bit on my own. All I know, if you have this gift, you got to be able to apply it to anything. And I've tested it, and I think I'm doing okay. I'm advising a couple of people, so I wanted to test myself. So that's why I am doing it. So I want to do it a little differently. That's why I am watching Bloomberg and those companies learn how they do things, and then I can do it as well with you, for you. But please feel free if you have suggestions. I will answer your question, or I will follow and answer whatever questions you may have, or focus on whatever question you have. Let's see. Somebody said some Ford and GM are bargains. Exactly, because wait a minute, GM is like $30-something or 20-something. I was talking to somebody last night, and they said that. I think the person said, in fact, that's one of my clients. I'm helping with advising because he's an investor. In any event, the point I'm trying to make is, don't worry about those stocks. They're gonna come back, and like I've said before, if we're gonna have a crash, it's gonna happen around the end of the first quarter, okay? And we're gonna bounce back. And like a lot of people who know a lot better than I on the stock market, if you have extra money, buy. Okay, it's a time to buy, and I agree with that. Oh my God, yes, $12. And Ford will bounce back with a vengeance, I feel, because they're working on electric cars. They have the Mustang out already. I know there's a lot of talk about the Mustang, and I feel GM as well. GM came out with I forget, something Q. I don't remember the name, but yeah, those companies are going to do well. Yes, I'm surprised. I'm confusing the $12 with something else that he said was $30. Oh my God. But yeah, it's a bargain. So this is not only a bargain, this is better than a bargain. But I feel all those companies will. And Akila says, Milu, can you please check? I don't know what this means. Oh. And Akila, can you please tell me what that is? I don't understand the emoji. I know money bags, but I don't know what. If you mean gold. Oh, that's what I thought. Oh, GM is $32 a share, Ford is $12. I confused them. Yes, okay. But GM is going to do very well, okay, because they have some electric cars coming out. And you know what? Intuitively, I feel like saying GM is working on another project as well. They're putting electric vehicles out because that's my prediction. Okay, guys, how I feel. GM is pushing electric vehicle out right now because they don't want to miss the market. But I feel like saying GM is working on other fuel to power the vehicle, and don't be surprised if it's hydrogen or something like that, okay? Because intuitively I feel like saying EV is a temporary patch to get ourselves out. There is going to be another technology that's going to replace electric vehicle. That's why I'm not rushing to go out and buy one. The one I want, I can't afford it anyways. It's either a Cadillac or a Benz, and I can't afford neither one. Sorry about that. My knee hit the table leg and it shook the camera. But so GM, I feel long term in the next few years, because if I'm not mistaken, I have read that research companies, the companies that are doing research with hydrogen fuel, they're making a lot of progress, and I feel they're going to do very well. They will win this challenge. Margaret W. says, Tesla body looks like he took Pontiac blueprints, not original. I don't know. I mean, I used to own a Pontiac Firebird, a long time ago. So I don't know which one. When I was after high school, I had a Pontiac Firebird. So I don't know which one. Tommy Rundell said they tried that in the 80s and it would add water to the environment. Well, exactly. Yeah, hydrogen, yeah. So, and I feel that's why I'm saying the EVs for now, it's a bridge to something better. And I would be surprised if within the next 5 years, because those guys are moving at pretty quick pace. They're making a lot of progress. And if I am not mistaken, I also read either Hyundai, there's a Japanese company that's planning or has an engine that runs in hydrogen. There is something like that. I think I read somewhere. Okay. Joel Tilson, that's correct. Alternative energy cars. Thank you. So yes, I feel we're going to have more than one. And EV is going to die. Carrie says, me too, Pontiac Firebird. Yes, I love that car. Oh my God. Anyway, so I gotta talk economy. I don't want to dream about that car now. But but a lot of companies like GM and Ford, they're gonna rebound. Okay. Oh, okay. Joel Thyssen said Toyota hydrogen cars. Yes. Thank you, Joel. I can't remember all those things, but at least you guys know what I'm talking about. And please don't hesitate. Ask me questions or things you want me to talk about. Email me or post them in the comment board. I will give you my intuitive impression of what I feel is coming. And the other, somebody asked me about metal last week. I don't remember which one the person asked about. But for some reason, I don't feel too excited. I know gold, when you go into recessions and stuff like that, people buy gold because your money basically lose value. Okay. I don't know if it's because I don't think we're going to stay in this doldrum of the an economic downturn. That's probably why I'm not saying gold is down today, if I'm not mistaken. I think I looked at it earlier, and silver on those things. So for some reason, I'm not too excited about it. I don't feel they're going to make a lot of money. Tamir Wendell says, yeah, solar energy is the best way to go. Absolutely. Solar, yeah. That, definitely, because they are improving the technology, and also you can put a whole slew of them on your roof or wherever. Yes, that, absolutely. I agree with you, Tamir Wendell. So, but when it comes to metal, except for the precious, really, besides, they have other metals that are used for different types of devices, like phones and those equipments. Those will creep up. But I don't feel it's going to be like an exorbitant amount of money. That's the way I feel. But like they say, if you want to buy gold, am I right? For inflation, to protect your money, you buy gold or something like that. So, but I'm not getting, you won't lose your money, but I don't feel it's going to appreciate, a tremendous amount. That's what I feel about gold and those kind of materials. Okay. And there was another company I wanted to mention. Yes, Intel. They went, if I'm not mistaken, I heard they went up today. And about a month ago, I heard they were saying basically Intel was getting some pretty bad press. And I was like, are you kidding me? And my prediction about those tech companies, Intel, AMD, NVIDIA, those companies, those two, because I'm I started with Intel and Motorola when I first started in computers. I'm going to have to confess, I am an Intel fan. Okay, that's because those were Intel and Texas Instrument. I used the chips. That was, oh my God, 45 years ago. you know, when we used to build computers in-house at the chip level. So I am an Intel fan. In any event, when I heard, just like IBM 20 years ago, somebody says, oh, IBM, they don't make PCs. Oh, IBM is still on and still doing very well. And I feel the same thing with Intel. I was very happy today. I didn't believe when they were bad-mouthing them last week, like, they were not doing very well. They were missing dates with their latest products and stuff like that. I forget the name of the latest chip, the latest CPU they're coming out with. Lucy Mercer, I'll answer your question in 1 second. But I feel like saying those companies, don't count them out because they're working on some pretty interesting stuff. And the other companies we have to keep an eye on are network companies, the companies that create not only the chips for networking, but also the companies that are developing technologies for the new internet it's going to come out. I don't know exactly when, but that's another part of the technological improvement, if I may put it that way, evolution, okay, that is going to come out. So the notion that tech is dead, or I don't believe that. Tech has just started, it feels like to me, intuitively. That's my prediction. Lucy Mercer said, oh my God. Okay, yeah. My son is an environmental science grad. He's well known for work in clean energy. Yes, excellent work. He's in the works. Oh, thank you, Lucy Mercer. I don't know anything about it. I'm just, guys, what I'm saying to you, I'm just right off intuitively. That's my intuitive impression of what I feel is happening. Thank you, Lucy Mercer, for saying this, validating what I'm saying. Thank you. Okay. Blue Rose said Biden is supposed to be on TV soon. Yes, an announcement. Mom just told me. Yes, I heard about it a little since earlier. I thought it was 7. Well, okay, that will give us enough time to finish our talk and we can all go watch. So this is for a half hour, maximum 45 minutes anyway. So until I get my bearings, because I'm new doing this, okay? So I'm trying to find my footing, and I appreciate all of you who sit through it, ask questions, things you want to know. Not personal questions, but, business and any question about a company you want to invest in, feel free to ask me, okay? Melissa Thompson says, I keep hearing wireless technology, but I'm seeing printed circuit that generates power that can be stored in efficient batteries we don't know about. They aren't on the market yet. Well, wireless technology is one, okay? And, well, that's what Lucy Mercer was talking about. Solar energy, was that Lucy Mercer? Somebody mentioned solar energy in those things. Yeah, that's a bit, well, there are circuitry in there as well. I don't know how to explain it. There is circuitry that is, that we charge the batteries and stuff like that. So it's a combination of two things, the solar cells, okay, and the stuff that goes and charge battery. Yes, that too. But in wireless is a whole different thing. Okay, there are two different technologies here. Okay, I don't know if that's what you mean, but yes, it's two different things. The wireless, that's the future for on a lot of stuff. Right now, not too long ago, they installed. I don't use it. I punch my number when I go to because I'm a chicken when it comes to those things, because I have not sat down and researched how. Because if you have your Bluetooth on, somebody can bump into you and get your transfer your information. I forget the name of the application, but you can do it. So I am a bit worried. So when I come in, I don't turn my Bluetooth on. I just punch the number. But I can do wirelessly. I mean, I'm sure you guys know you can turn on everything. So that's going to be bigger in the future as well. Home, how do you call them again? Technical home or technology, home technology or something like that? Yes. Okay. Blue Rose says, need better battery than Tesla to store solar energy. They catch fire. Yes, there are, if I'm not mistaken, I did hear. Smart home. Thank you, Ron. Smart home. Yes, I believe there is a new technology for batteries. Okay, I don't remember how it's called. I just know there's something that's better than what Tesla has. Melissa Thompson says, it's real Tesla tech from Nikola Tesla. I don't know about that. That I'm going to have to look into it. Blue Rose said solid state. Solid state is going to be with us for, is it? I don't remember of the technology for the new battery. I'll look it up. Okay? But, Joel Tristan says solid state battery don't catch fire. I don't understand that technology, to be honest with you. I've never read on it. But yes, you are right. It doesn't catch fire. So that's why I said something better than Tesla. What Tesla is using is coming out. Okay, but there is money in there too, lots of money. The company who developed those things and are selling them, yes. Mars says, great idea for a regular show, but lots of men and women will be checking once they know you are doing this. I hope so, Mars. Please spread the word. Because I am trying to break out of the psychic, because, I can't grow my channel, my psychic channel, because it seems like YouTube only show my channel to a limited number of people, and those people only look at psychic channels. So I want to break out of that, attract other people. That's what I'm trying to do. And I enjoy doing this. This is fun. That's why I'm upfront. I've never done this before, so that everyone understands. But, once you're psychic, nothing is off limit. I've found that out. So, Joji says, thank you. This is an important question and topic. Thank you, Joji. I appreciate it. Okay. Let me see if there were other questions that I missed. All right. I've heard Joel Simpson says CRISPR technology will change everything. I've heard the name, but I don't remember what the acronym, I don't remember what it stands for, Joel. Let me see if I can, okay. I can copy it. I didn't know I could do that from the, okay, let's see if it did it. Yes, it took it. I cut and paste it. Well, copied and paste. I'll Google it and find out what it stands, what it is. Let's see. Let me scroll up. But let me see one. I think there was one more thing I wanted to. Another thing that that's going to power our. I wrote it down. I wanted to mention it. Our economy as well. Medicine. New medical equipment and pharmaceuticals as well. I feel within the next 5 years, cancer treatments, among other diseases. Well, I feel like saying, I've been thinking about this for a while. The approach today to treating certain diseases is going to be completely different, and in the near future, within the next 5 years or so. That's what I feel, and that's going to power our economy as well. So I wanted to mention that. And the reason why I'm mentioning that is because a lot of people are gloom. You know something I heard today, this morning, and I've said it in my stream, but today was the first time I've heard people talk about it in the news. In fact, it was on Morning Joe. There was a guy from CNBC, and they were talking about China beating us. And I told you guys a while back, the notion that the China and Russia are going to equal America when it comes to economy or any of that stuff, it's a dream. This morning I heard an economist saying the same thing. No, he's not an economist, but he's in finance. He's not an economist. I just don't remember his name right now. He's a young guy, probably in his 40s, dark hair, slender. He's on CNBC, but every once in a while he goes on Morning Joe. He has some name. Anyway, the notion that economically China is going to surpass us, they were saying Xi's approach is the pits. He's killing China's, or has killed China's economy. They just buried the Russian economy. So Putin killed it. In any event, but I feel medical technology is going to be a major power in the coming few years. Okay? I wanted to mention that. Okay, let me see. I'll answer one more question if you have one. Oh, CRISPR technology will kill many people. I don't know. I'll have to look. I've heard it. I don't know. I don't remember what it is. Oh, CRISPR. Got it. Somebody mentioned something like that. Gene editing. They're still working on that stuff. Well, because it's difficult. They turn such, things on and off, and they didn't get what the expected behavior outcome didn't happen, but they're still working on it. Okay, yes. Thank you, Joe, but I'm going to read on it because I heard it. I simply was going to say high level medical technology was going to change a lot. But I'm glad you posted CRISPR because I did not make the connection between CRISPR and health. To me, CRISPR meant something with technology. Well, it's a technology, but it has to do with health. I meant electronic technology or something like that. Okay? But thank you for posting that. I will read up on it. Okay. Let's see. Tommy Rundell says China is having bad droughts and they are having problems. Oh my God, did you guys hear those that zero COVID policy they have? They locked in a whole bunch of people at that company that makes iPhones, and these people are escaping. It's ridiculous. It's crazy. Anyway. All right, friends. Thank you for spending time with me. Yep, Marsha Green, that's correct. Marsha Green says, Milo, you are correct. On target, U.S. will excel. Absolutely. The notion that China and not going to happen. Thank you for reinforcing what I'm feeling. Okay, friends, thank you very much for spending time with me. I appreciate it. I will be back on, skip the next Wednesday, the Wednesday after that. I don't know what the date will be, but I appreciate your support. Like I said, everyone, please feel free to send me your questions either by mail or post them in the comment. Okay, I will answer them. And that will, like I said, I'm still trying to find my footing on how to do this. My intention is to copy. You're very welcome, Maxine. Is to copy how they do it on Bloomberg and CNBC. Okay, that's the model I'm going to follow, and I will make prediction on the companies that they discuss or the stock market. I'll tell you what I feel. And by the way, I don't feel the trend of the market is going to continue. I feel like between Monday and Friday, it's going to bounce back. I don't know if I said that, but it's not going to keep trending down. Okay? Thank you everyone for your support. I will see you all tomorrow, same time. Till then, tomorrow it will be 2:00, but I'll schedule it. because I'm collaborating with Linda G. Hopefully, Linda G. Because I haven't heard from her. So, but yes, tomorrow 2 o'clock. Thank you, everyone. I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye.